Good morning. How are we doing? Well, I thought I'd put this video together on how to use my YouTube channel. Now that's following a lot of questions I've been asked and comments I've received. There's a lot of information on my channel and people don't necessarily know that it's there. So I thought putting this video together might help people to find that information. So even if you're not new to my channel, hopefully you'll find this video really useful. Okay, well let's get straight into it then. So the first thing to do then is to open up YouTube. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use YouTube on your computer. But of course you can use YouTube on your TV, your phone or any other device. So on your computer then, if you open up YouTube, and when it's loaded up, there's a search box at the top, click in that, and then type in Solitary Rambler and press enter. Okay, so here are all the search results for the Solitary Rambler. Now what we're looking for here is the Solitary Rambler YouTube channel, not the videos. So if you come across this here, where it says subscribe to the right, that means you are looking at the results for the YouTube channel. Click anywhere in that area and it takes you directly to the YouTube channel. So this is the home page. So we'll go through it from top to bottom. So at the top you've got the cover photo, and below that you've got the general notes telling you what the Solitary Rambler is all about. So where it says, my name's Patrick Leach, for example, etc., etc., click on more, and that opens out and expands fully all the notes on telling you what the Solitary Rambler is all about. But I'll let you read that in your own time. We'll just close that down for the time being. So on the home page then, the next section below the notes, it says, new to my channel, check out some of these videos to find out what it's all about. I think that's fairly self-explanatory, don't you? Okay, so this is just a row of videos. So if you look at the video on the left, it says Introduction to the Solitary Rambler. Let's click on that. There we go. And then it opens out my video, which is the Introduction to the Solitary Rambler. Now, I'll just pause that. So, as the title says, it literally is an introduction to the Solitary Rambler. So really, it's the same as the notes on the home page, which just tell you exactly what the Solitary Rambler is all about. This is a 4-minute video, which I recommend anybody new to my channel watching, because, as I say, it just tells you what my channel is all about. Okay, so let's click on the back button and go back to the home page. So, next to the introduction to the Solitary Rambler, you've got 3 Q&A videos. Now these videos I made a while ago in response to people asking me questions where I tried to provide the answer. So if you have any questions, you might find that your answers are there in these videos here. Okay? So below this section then, the next section we come to is videos. So videos, literally this section is every single video that I've uploaded to YouTube. So the easiest thing to do here is if you click on the word videos, that opens out this section more fully. Okay? So what you've got here, as I say, is every single video that I've made, that I've uploaded to YouTube over the years. Okay? So when you open it out at the top, it's sorted by latest. So this quick message here is the latest video that I uploaded. If you click on popular, this is actually in order of popularity, but really what it is, it's the videos that have had the most clicks in order of that. So for example, the first video here is my Seaside of Scarborough video. That video has had the most clicks. Then if you click on oldest, that's all of my videos sorted by oldest first. So this is my very first Solitary Rambler video here. Okay. So we've looked at the videos section. If we scroll down, the next section we come to is films by region. Now I think that most people will find this section the most useful. So if I click on the title Films by Region again, just opens that out more fully. So what you've got here is a group of playlists, and all the playlists are sorted alphabetically by region. So a region can be a county, a national park, a national landscape, or any other type of region. So yeah, they're all listed alphabetically. So you've got Bristol, Cheshire, Cotswolds, Cumbria, etc., etc., all listed alphabetically. So, for example, you've got one here for Derbyshire. So this is a playlist of all the videos that I made in Derbyshire. So just below the icon and the title, if you click on View Full Playlist, that shows you a list of every single video that I shot in Derbyshire. Okay. Just click on the back button, take you back to the home page. Click on Films by Region again. So that was the Derbyshire playlist. But if you scroll down further, you've also got a Peak District playlist. So of course, a lot of the Peak District falls within Derbyshire. So again, this is a playlist featuring every single video that I've made that was shot in the Peak District. So again, if you click on View Full Playlist, that opens out all the videos that I shot in the Peak District, and most of these will also be in the Derbyshire playlist. So that's how I've grouped them into regions. So as I say, counties, national parks, national landscapes, and any other type of region really. So we've looked at films by region. So we scroll down on the home page. The next section we come to is films in chronological order. So click on the title again, and that just opens out and expands that. So this is a list of all the main films. So that means all the main films that have got a number in front. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So the main films that are numbered are the proper films. So that doesn't include things like documentaries or behind the scenes videos, trailers. It's just simply the main films. So any film with a number. So that was films in chronological order. If we look on the home page and scroll down to the next section, we come to documentaries and behind the scenes information. So these literally are videos that are documentaries and behind the scenes videos. So for example, there's a video here called Composing My Musical Scores. Now, for those of you that are familiar with my YouTube channel, you'll know that composing music for my films is a major part of my filmmaking. So in this video, I actually talk about how I actually go about composing the music for my films. There's a video next to it called Deciding Where to Film. In the past, I've been asked about how I do decide where I'm going to go out filming. So that gives an explanation. And we've got other videos here too as well, which you might find interesting. So I'll let you look at those in your own leisure again. And then the last section below documentaries and behind the scenes information is miscellaneous. So that's any sort of odds and ends video really, mainly update videos. So when I just give updates on my filming and any other sort of things where they're just quick updates on what's happening on my YouTube channel and any trailers, for example. So all that will be under miscellaneous. So let's now look at an individual video. So on the home page, let's just choose any video. So I'm going to choose my Bigsby Bridge video. Click on that. I'll just pause it before it plays. So I'm not actually interested in the video itself here. I'm interested in looking at what's below the video. So if we scroll down below the video, the next bit here, where it says Wye Valley and Forest of Dean Walk, etc., this is the video description. So where it says More, click on that, and then it opens it out and expands it fully. So this is the complete video description for this particular video. And I've got video descriptions for every single video that I've uploaded onto YouTube. So the first half then, this is information which is relevant to this particular video. So for example, it tells you the filming locations, the date it was filmed, and other information too. But I want to draw your attention to this. Click here for a map showing the route of the walk, because I'm often asked about this. Click on the link. There you go. That is a map of the route that I did when I filmed this walk. So this is what I plotted for myself before I went out to film this walk. But I've left it available for people to see for themselves if they wish to do the walk themselves. Okay. And then on the video description, the next bit is click here for the location on Google Maps where I parked for this walk. So click on the link. There you go, takes you to Google Maps, and that is where I parked when I filmed this walk. Okay, so again, I did all this preparation before I went out to film this walk, but I've kept it available online for everybody else to see if they wish to go and walk this themselves, and they know where to park. Okay, so then the rest of the video description, again, which is on all the videos, this is just the general information about what the channel is about. So really, this is the same notes, more or less, that's on the home page in the notes at the top of the home page. So really, I'm just telling you this because if anybody watches a video, they watch it and they say, oh, I wasn't expecting that, it's all here in the video description. So there you go. You can't say I wasn't expecting that because it's all there for you. Okay, so below that then, if I just scroll down further beyond the video description, we've got the comments. So these are the comments that people have left for this particular video. Okay, and it's great to receive comments. So now I'm just going to go back to the top of the home page and look at the notes about the channel. So click on more. So these are just general notes about the channel, which I showed you briefly earlier. If I just scroll down a bit further, you come to links, and these are links to other websites. So I'll just click on these in order now. So the first link is the Solitary Rambler website. So below the title, we'll just click on the link, and that takes you to the home page of the Solitary Rambler website. So this website really, it's just a slightly more detailed version of the notes which are on the homepage of the YouTube channel. So this homepage here just tells you what the Solitary Rambler is all about, just in slightly more detail. So I'll let you read that in your own time. Next bit is my background. So this information here, it really is just information on how my walking started and how I first got into my filmmaking. So all that is there for information if you wish to look at it. And then the final bit is contact me, which is literally a page where you can get in touch with me. So if you click on that page and fill in the form at the bottom here, that's how you can get in touch with me. But I do ask that you read these notes first, as highlighted here. Now, apologies if these notes look officious. They're not meant to, but they are there for a reason. So yeah, please do read these notes before you get in touch with me. Okay, so whatever page on my website you're on, you'll get these icons on the left and these icons on the right. So these icons on the left really are just links to those other websites, which are the same as these here on the YouTube channel. Okay, whatever you click on there, they're the same links here. So I won't show you those now. And on the right hand side, these are also the links to these playlists that I showed you earlier. So like you've got a link to the films in chronological order. So yeah, that's what I showed you earlier. So again, fairly self-explanatory. The one I will show you here is the gear I use, because this is the only information, or this is the only place where you can find this information. It's only available here on this website. So if you click on the gear I use, this is a list of what camera I use, what tripod I've used, what microphone, and what software I use for my video editing and music. So yeah, I'll let you look at that, because I know some people have been interested in knowing what I use, but this information is only available here on this website. Okay? So the next link on the home page of the YouTube channel is Facebook. So click on that. And that takes you directly to the Solitary Rambler Facebook page. So I use this Facebook page to post links to any videos that I've published. So whenever I publish a new video, if you follow my Facebook page, you'll receive a notification of the new video. Yeah, so that's fairly self-explanatory. So that was my Facebook page. The next link on the homepage of the YouTube channel is my music from my films. Click on that. This takes you to a website called Bandcamp. Now, Bandcamp, basically, it's a platform for hosting your music. So, like me, if you're a music creator, you can upload all your music files to Bandcamp for other people to listen to. And they can also download them for a small fee. So all of my music files for every single film I've made is available here on Bandcamp. But I think rather than showing you here, there's an easier way, which I'll show you a bit later. So I'll just close Bandcamp down for the time being. So just to show you the final link on the homepage, buy me a coffee. And this takes you to a website called Coffee. So this really is a platform for people to donate to your channel. So I must be very clear here. I've never been comfortable with people donating to my channel, because at the end of the day, my filmmaking is a hobby that I've chosen to do in my own time. I already get paid full-time for a full-time job, so I don't need any extra money. So as I say, my work on my filmmaking is purely a voluntary hobby that I do in my own time. But I know other YouTubers do use this platform too. So if people wish to make a donation, they can do so through this Buy Me a Coffee website. So again, I'll just let you sort of check that out for yourself. But as I say, there's no obligation to make any donation to my channel whatsoever. It's all purely voluntary. So just going back to the Bandcamp website I showed you just now, if you are interested in downloading any of my music from my films, there's a much easier way of doing it. So the best way of doing this is if, for example, if you're watching one of my films, so let's go back to my Bigsby Bridge film again, just pause it. So if you've watched my Bigsby Bridge film and you find that you like the music for it and you want to download it, the easiest way to do that is to look at the video description and go right to the bottom of the video description. There's a bit here that says, for a small fee, you can download any of my musical soundtracks I've composed for my films. So if you click on that link, what this does, it takes you to Bandcamp as before. However, this time, it takes you directly to the piece of music that I made for that film. So that's a much easier way of doing it. So if you are interested in my music for any particular film, just click on the video description and just click on the link here as I showed you there. And that just takes you directly to that piece of music for this particular film. And then also going back to the video description, at the very bottom, this is also another way of going to the coffee website that I showed you just now, where you can make a voluntary donation via the coffee website. There's just one final thing on my YouTube channel homepage I want to show you, and that's the search box at the top. And the reason I'm showing you the search box is because some people just ask me, have I made a film in such and such a place? And they've not actually sort of gone over my channel to look for it themselves. Now, the search box I don't think is particularly helpful. So, for example, if you wanted to search for a film that I may or may not have made in Matlock, I know I have, of course, but if you just type in Matlock, there's your search results, and here are the films where I've made films in Matlock. But you also get other stuff too. So I don't know why these other things come up, because maybe there's Matlock features in a word somewhere, I don't know, but you get too many search results. So personally, I don't find that very helpful. So the best way, if you're looking to find a particular location, so back on the home page, scroll down to the films by region. So if you are looking for a film that I may have made in Matlock, you can either look at the Derbyshire playlist, because if you know Matlock, you'll know that it's in Derbyshire, or you can look at the Peak District playlist, because again, Matlock is in the Peak District. So if you click on full playlist, and then on your keyboard, if you press the control button and the F button, you get a search box at the top here. So if you type in Matlock there, that just highlights the videos that I made in Matlock. So that's much easier. So there you go. First one there highlighted in yellow. Click the down arrow there, and there's the others all highlighted in yellow too. Look. So just do that. Keep pressing down on the down arrow, and it takes you through all the films that I made in Matlock. So that's a much easier way of doing it, because you just get only the results that you're looking for, not all the other results too. So I'll just very quickly show you YouTube if you are watching it on your TV. So on your TV, open up YouTube, and then when it loads up, go to the search box and then type in Solitary Rambler. Oh look, there's one I prepared earlier. So there's all the search results for the Solitary Rambler. All the videos there. But if we just arrow left again, back to where we were, picture of me and the circular icon there, that's the channel. So we'll just OK that when we've selected it. And there you go, there's the home page of the Solitary Rambler YouTube channel again. Very similar to how it looks on your computer. The same sections, same playlists, etc. Just slightly different layout, but very much the same, just a few minor differences. So again, if we were to select a video, so let's just go on to one of the videos, and I'll select my Bigsby Bridge one again. I'll just mute it before it plays. Okay, so there it is playing now, and I'll just pause it actually. So if I pause it and then mute it. So there, you've basically got, if you when it's playing, or whilst it's paused like it is now, if you just press the arrow up on your remote, that highlights the channel. So if you press OK on that, that just takes you back to the home page. If you arrow right with your remote, that's captions. If you want to read captions, that's if you want to like or dislike the video. That's for you to read the comments. And then there you can save it. You can save it to a playlist of your own choice. And if you arrow right again to the last one, we come to settings. Now, if you actually OK it when it's on settings, you can change the quality. This is something that's worth showing you. So for some reason, even though this video is in 4K, it's actually playing it back on my TV in HD, 1080p. So if you OK it whilst it's selected on the quality, you can actually change it. So you can change it and make it lesser quality, or as I'd like to do, you want to change it to 2160p, which is 4K. Okay, so once you've selected that, just arrow left and then OK, and that takes you back to the video. It's still paused until you press the pause button again. But from the settings then, let's just arrow back with the remote and then arrow back until we highlight the video title. So there you go, there's the highlighted video title. So OK that, and then on the right, just below where it says the Solitaire Rambler, you've got the video description. So OK that when you've highlighted that, and then there you could read all of the video description as you can do so on your computer. The only thing you can't do, which you can do if you're viewing this on your computer, is you can't open any links. So for example, where I've got click here for a map showing the route of the walk, or click here for the location on Google Maps where I parked, the links there, you won't be able to open them on here. So you'll have to do those on your computer or tablet or whatever. You can't do it here on your TV. Okay, so if you press return, that takes you back to the video description, and then arrow down highlights the comments. So press OK when you highlight the comments, and then you can read all the comments here that have been left on this particular video. So there you go. So you can actually read quite a bit whilst you're watching your TV as well. Okay, so I'll just arrow left, press OK, there's the video, and then press play again, and it's continuing. Okay, so that's how you watch it on your TV. Well, I hope you found this video useful. So now hopefully you'll be able to find all the information that's available on my channel. Okay, well thank you very much for watching, and all the best.